It's hurting. All right, guys, so one of the worst case scenarios happened. I twisted my knee and twisted my ankle. I really don't know how bad it is yet. I haven't gotten up. And the one time I fly across the world, it's not fair because I came out here to work for my family, for my baby, to pay for the birth. This is the harsh reality of being a skateboarder. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm very scared.
A month from now, I'm gonna become a father. Before our son Ollie arrives, I had one last opportunity to come back to America and make some extra money. So after 7 months in the Philippines, I flew 25 hours to the East Coast. Before heading off-grid to work on a farm for a month, my friend Bryan Schroeder picked me up from the airport and we decided to spend a couple days skating together to make a last video. What I didn't know was that before the weekend was over, I'd be sitting in an emergency room wondering if this trip was about to fall apart before it's even started.
If you need any language assistance, please let us know.
All right, what's up, everybody? I know normally you're used to me being in the Philippines, but I took a side detour all the way to
West Milford, New Jersey.
Jersey. Met up with my homie, Bryan Schroeder.
What's up, guys?
You may have seen him in other videos. He's been one of my longest standing friends, skate friend, East Coast homie. Lived with him in California. We've skated many different places together. Camp Woodward. It's a pretty sick spot.
It's pretty awesome.
I am, first of all, super culture shocked after, I just took a 25-hour trip across the world. It's actually midnight in my head right now. It's noon here. Homie's getting stoked out. He's got the off-grid board. All right, so why do they call it the PIV?
PIV is a pavilion. It's for like community events back in the day. Been abandoned. Now some skate kids came here and started creating their skate spots. Besides a few boxes that were brought in by locals.
It's wild because back when I was younger, we never had stuff like this, like in rural areas. So it's super cool to see, first of all. I think we're gonna take like a little tour of some like rural DIYs.
Yeah, yep,
And
we'll go to Stroudsburg.
I am in the East Coast because I am coming out here to work. I got a month of work so I can provide for the family. I got the baby coming. I just needed to make some money, so I thought it'd be a good time to come out. Schroeds is a ripper. One of my favorite skaters. If you know, you know. East Coast legend.
East Coast, New Jersey.
25 hours later, 3 flights. I made it. Let's see what's in here.
Ooh.
We're trying to go wall ride first.
Woo! Wall ride, wall ride.
Yeah, shreds. Oh my God, did you just pop your shoulder out?
Yeah, my shoulder.
Has that happened?
Yeah, that's what happens, dude, when you reach 30s.
40s now, yeah.
Oh, shoulders came out, dude.
Look at these old skaters all beat up. We're gonna keep going for the love of it. A couple more tricks and then let's
Yeah, a few more.
go to the next spot. Wow, that was such a fun session. It's been a minute since I've just skated with the homie. We played some games of skate. We filmed each other. Super awesome. Look at this spot. Like, no one even here. Perfectly shaded. The weather's perfect. Man, you know, I travel a lot. It's awesome to like kind of connect with my roots a little bit. Let's go look at another DIY.
Quick stop in upstate New York.
This is Warwick Township, New York.
Brand new, you said?
Brand new.
We're in New York already?
Yeah. Trust me.
Oh.
Next, we head into Pennsylvania to a DIY I really want to check out.
Can you go into the bank or into the quarter pipe?
I'm saying, so you should go down to that and then get onto this.
What am I doing wrong? Not popping, huh?
By the end of the first day, I was running on fumes. 25 hours of travel was finally catching up with me. My body was sore, my sleep schedule was completely backwards, and honestly, I probably should have just gone home and rested. But it felt good to be back on a skateboard, good to catch up with an old friend, good to forget about responsibilities for a few hours. Eventually my phone died, we called it a day, and decided to come back tomorrow. Looking back now, it's strange how quickly things can change. At the time, I thought the hardest part of the trip was already behind me.
Bryan Schroeder, we're in the Pocono Mountains, Pennsylvania.
Where are you from?
Jersey.
How long you been skating?
25 years.
Favorite trick?
Switch flip.
Favorite skater?
Rick McCrank. Rick McCrank, baby.
Dream spot?
Dream spot. Barcelona. Anywhere.
What are we gonna do today?
We're gonna skate to Strasbourg, DIY some more, try to get some more clips, fill it up, maybe hit the river. Shout out to my old man for inspiring me to play guitar. Look at the back.
Wow, tray flip, toe drag?
Sour toe.
The classic Jersey force there off some...
The neighbor's deck.
Where is that again? Hackettstown.
Hackettstown skatepark. Shout out to Alex Duke.
Oh, here we go.
Anti-hero hat, Spitfire sweaty.
Special thanks.
God, dude, first and foremost, God.
We go honky tonkin', we go honky tonkin'. So we are back at the Stroudsburg DIY. Yesterday my phone died and we were also just completely destroyed. Gonna try to get some tricks. It's actually cloudier today, so it won't be super hot. I'm a little beat up from yesterday and flying across the world, but let's see what happens.
I don't know what this was all about. This was random. But anyway, Schroeds was on fire. And this was the moment the whole world caved in on me.
All right, guys, so one of the worst case scenarios happened. I twisted my knee and twisted my ankle. I really don't know how bad it is yet. I haven't gotten up. It's really bad because, I don't know, it's just not fair because I came out here to work for my family, for my baby, to pay for the birth for my lady, and I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to walk. And it's just figures that something like this would happen. We'll watch the footage, but I twisted my knee and twisted my ankle really bad. I felt like I could have torn or maybe broken or really bad sprain. I don't know, but I'm pretty nervous because I got Schroeds here to help me, but I'm just like laying here just bummed out because this is the harsh reality of being a skateboarder. It's hurting. A grown adult skateboarder, you know, I do all this stuff. I've gotten away with so much. And the one time I fly across the world to come make some money because I can't make money in the country I live in where I'm having the baby, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm very scared, very nervous. All right, well, I guess we'll try to get up. How are we gonna do this? His shoulder's messed up, so I gotta go on the opposite side. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
All right, I'll use my left shoulder. I'll use my bottom.
I won't put my weight on it.
Don't try not to put it. Can you hobble?
Let me see. Fuck. All right, almost there.
Of course, the nearest hospital was like 45 minutes away.
So we've decided to go to the emergency room. I'm very disappointed in myself. Careful, don't do any wheelies.
You want to do a 360?
I don't normally go to the hospital, but I figured this feels pretty bad, so my options are looking pretty slim right now about my situation out here in the US. I don't even know if I have health insurance anymore. I might have Medi-Cal or some sort of health insurance. I don't know. We're gonna just see what happens. Skateboarding is part of the adventure though, right? So it's like when I'm sitting down, it's not too bad, but when I try to stand on it, it's like from the knee to the ankle feels like a almost sharp pain. I want to believe that it's just a strain or a sprain. I don't know. I've had some strains and sprains, and this one's not feeling. I gotta find my health insurance. That's what I just realized. At least I finally got my phone on so I can actually call people because my phone's been off with American. I've had a Philippines number, and now I had to get like a Mint Mobile American number, and it wasn't working, and it's a nightmare. I brought my bag just in case because I'm not trying to get anything stolen. Being a skateboarder, 40-year-old skateboarder, when you're trying to provide for your family, it's just, why?
We waited like 4 hours for the results, and honestly, thanks so much to Schroeds for sticking with me, and this was a moment we were kind of just having fun in the waiting room.
All right, well, nothing's broken. They used an x-ray machine and they didn't have an MRI, so there was no way they could see like any ligaments or tears. So I got no time for that, so I'm just gonna hopefully heal up in the next day or two and then be able to do something with it. The crutches really help.
Sitting in that hospital, my mind wasn't on skateboarding anymore. It wasn't about missing tricks or getting hurt. It was about what came next. I flew all the way back to America because I needed to work. Ollie is almost here, and the whole reason for this trip was to make sure I could provide for my family before he arrives. The x-rays didn't give me any answers, and honestly, I still wasn't sure what the next few days were going to look like. Would I be able to walk normally? Will I be able to work? Or was this trip over before it even began? One way or another, there wasn't much time to figure it out, because in a few days, I head to upstate to start the job I came here for.